So hello and welcome to Skipton Castle. I've been here 2 or 3 times in the past. I love it, absolutely love it. I think there's dungeons inside you can go in, and I know Mazzy loves dungeons, so you're going to enjoy this one. Come with us, come on.
So that's why you've not seen anything like this before. Help yourself to it. I guess there's a bit there around there.
Where are we? Clifford's Grotto.
Yeah.
Almost 400 years old, 1620s. But look, like oyster shell design. And apparently it was very fashionable in the day.
And the sun.
And a sun up there. But apparently Oliver Cromwell didn't like it and got rid of most of them, so this is quite rare to see. So you can see that tablet up there with loads of writing on. I can't read it, unfortunately, but it's all to do with Lady Anne Clifford. She's the one who restored this castle after the Civil War. She made it look as good as it does today, and it does look good. Look at the view you get from the castle. Church there, Skipton Main Street's down there. So going back to the Civil War, that's what Skipton Castle's well known for.
Okay.
I was just reading this, look, the Civil War siege started on my birthday.
Did it?
Well, I'm not that old, but 21st of December.
Oh, right, so yeah.
So as you go through this archway, there's a yew tree.
Yeah.
It was planted by Lady Anne Clifford when she restored this castle in 1659.
Yeah.
A very old yew tree. Don't look that old, does it? Drain pipe.
I know.
Are you really filming a drain pipe?
I am. Look at the detail.
It does
on
look like a nice drain pipe.
Yeah. It's nice. It's the most interesting bit we've seen so far. Wow, this is nice.
It is. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah. Where are we?
I don't know.
No.
This is the hall, but it says we should check out the kitchen and privy first. Is privy a toilet?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think we have to go through there.
Okay.
What was the one thing I said to you, Mazzy, as we were coming in? I hope there's no school parties here. It's full of them. Absolutely full of them. So we couldn't do that bit. We're just going to miss that bit, I think. It's just a kitcheny bit. And there's more kids that were just surrounded. We're stuck. We're stuck. So this was the great hall where the king or someone would sit there. The important people. And in the little bit there, apparently, Mazzy, you'd have minstrels.
Minstrels. Oh, I like minstrels.
No, not sweets. You know, the people who wore black boot polish and stuff and made themselves look black. Not allowed it in this day and age. You don't hear of them anymore, but there'd be minstrels playing there, apparently. We're in the watchtower.
Ooh.
So this is one of the strongest rooms in the castle, right? And just to show you how strong it is, Mazzy, look at this.
Yeah.
This is the thickness of the walls in this tower.
Oh, really? God.
Almost 14 foot thick are the walls. No one's going to beat your head in this castle, are they?
No.
Safe as houses, safe as castles. Again, you've got the little things, look,
Yeah.
for the archers. You'd have an archer just kneeling here all day long, looking out there, making sure no baddies come. Very nice. So another little feature, it says, look for the squint. It took me ages to find out what a squint was. I was looking all around that and I just couldn't find it. Couldn't find it. This is a squint, Mazzy.
Okay.
And the idea is, do you see how it's angled?
Yeah.
Your archer man, if you like, could stand in here. And he could shoot his arrows at anyone coming through the door.
Oh, I see.
Because if he was stood here,
Yeah.
they'd be able to shoot in through the window. They won't be able to shoot in there. Quite clever, really. Right, because of all the children around, we're not going by the map, which is what we were told would be the best thing to do. So we're just making it up as we go along. We've come into the wine and beer cellar. No wine in here, no beer in here. But if you come into this room, apparently when they were restoring this, 5 silver pennies from Edward the First time, 1270s, This was in 1958. They found them. They fell out of a wall. Can you imagine that? You're restoring a wall and 5 bits of silver fall out.
That is so good.
What do you think this is made out of? This big sink? Yeah, you were meant to guess before you touched it. It looks wooden, but it's not, it's metal.
Yeah, it did shock me because it was cold.
It's pewter or something. That must weigh an absolute ton. Literally a ton.
What was it used for?
What was it used for? Well, it's got a plug hole.
Oh, I think they brewed their own beer in it, didn't they?
They might have done, I don't know.
Yeah.
This was the kitchen, Mazzy. This is what it looked like all them years ago.
Oh, wow.
Have you noticed? All the people used to have little numbers on them, on their aprons. That was like servant number 1, number 11, number 2. The kitchen boy, number 2. Number 11, preparing sausage and goose for the cooking pot. That's a strange title for a servant. That was his title. Look at the size of the hearth.
It's beautiful, it's
Have
huge.
a few barbecues in there, didn't you? It's as tall as me. Right, this view's going to turn your stomach.
Turn my stomach.
Yeah, have a look through that hole.
What, just that window? Oh my gosh.
That is... You can never get these on camera, you can't tell how steep it is, but you're looking right down there. But there's a beautiful, if I can just get this on shot, Mazzy, there's a lovely little waterfall over there.
Yeah.
Can't see through the cobwebs. There you go. It's typical this, isn't it, of women?
What?
Well, this room here, it used to be a reception hall,
Right.
but when Lady Clifford decided to restore everything, she turned it into a kitchen. He'd be turning his grave, would the guy who made it a reception hall. Don't know what these are. You any ideas, Mazzy? Like little toilets.
No, imagine maybe cold under there and then you'd have your pots. I don't
Pots?
know. Yeah, you know, pot of mash there.
Pot and mash?
Pot of mash and then you... Well, wouldn't you? Maybe
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I don't know.
So Lady Clifford, she turned that into a kitchen. She took over this as well. I bet this were a billiard room or something. She turned it into a curing room. You know, where you put your meat and stuff, so you can smoke. Beautiful views though. You've got, wherever you go, you're always looking out on this courtyard and you've got this beautiful yew tree out there. But forgetting the kitchens and the lady who restored it, this is what a castle should be. Look at that, that's where the archer would be and shoot his arrows through there. Let's go to the toilet, Mazzy, come on. Now what they'd do, it wouldn't be as comfortable as this, but you'd sit here, right? You'd do your business, number 2s. Number 1s you'd stand up and face that way, you know how it works. This is where your number 2s would go. And if you look down there, it just goes straight down.
Oh yeah.
Straight down the wall of the castle. And there's like a little stream down there. Can you imagine how disgusting that must have been all them years ago? Wonderful.
It's actually a good idea though.
It is a good idea.
We should do it on our motorhome and we won't have the trouble of emptying it every 3 days.
Does anyone else? Because we have a lot of motorhome viewers. Do any other motorhomes do that? You just have a little gap at the side of your motorhome where your number
Everything
2s go
falls.
directly outside onto the street. So we're considering doing it, but is it legal?
We'll look into it.
We'll look into that. Good idea.
Anything interesting? No? I love cubby holes. What are they for?
I don't know. I think, well, this will have been a fire, won't it?
Yeah.
You'll have just had food in there to keep warm.
Sounds good to me.
Because the kitchen, the main dining area, is quite a walk away. So they probably made a meal
Yeah.
and just put it to keep warm near the fire.
Yeah, let's have a look inside.
It looks like you'd make pieces in there, but I don't know.
The Lord's Day Room.
This is where I'd spend most of my time in here.
Would you? With a pool table.
Pool table, bar,
Yeah.
toilet, newspaper. You've got a long gallery through there, right? And they built another room up there. And it was for Henry VIII's niece, Lady Eleanor Brandon. Henry VIII's niece. And she had 2 babies, but they both died. They were both boys. But if they'd have lived, they'd have probably become, one of them would have probably become King of England. Had a room here.
The boudoir.
The boudoir. It's saying here one of the most famous lords who slept here was George Clifford. And he was the guy who told Queen Elizabeth that we'd won against the Spanish Armada. And he became the Queen's champion. So he was a very important person, was Mr. Clifford. Queen's champion. Oh, cool. Can I be Mazzy's champion?
You are my champion.
So we're in the watchtower, Mazzy. You
Yes.
look at the wall here. That's the original thickness of the wall.
Wow.
So it's nearly 14 foot
Yeah.
big. Well, Oliver Cromwell came along and says, it's a bit of a dangerous castle this, we can't defeat such a well-fortified, thick castle. We'll let you keep your castle. He said to Lady Clifford, he says, Lady Clifford, you can restore the castle, now we've beaten you, you can restore your castle again, but you've got to make the walls a lot thinner, so that if we do ever want to kick your head in the future, we can get through it with those cannons. How cool's that? So, that is now the thickness of the walls of the castle.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So this is the main part, the main watchtower if you like, we're at like higher up now. Look at the view, Mazzy. I'm sure it says Debenhams on top of there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh no, Desob Maze. Don't know what that means, sounds French. Anyway, you can see this fantastic view, and what they've done with the ceiling, it's like a concrete slab on top, so they could pour like molten tar and stuff on it and it'd slide down onto the attackers. This is where they'd attack from.
Oh, I see.
They'd come through the gates and they could burn them all coming through there. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Do you know why the spiral this way, Mazzy?
Something to do with the sword fighting.
This is your sword hand.
Yeah.
Most people were right-handed, so you'd be able to get them. But when they're coming up, they'd have to use their left hands to try and get you back. So you have a massive advantage. You know, if they were attacking the castle and you were retreating up here, they won't get past you. Not with a big, strong sword, anyway.
See, I do listen to you. What's this?
I don't know, we've done the castle.
Yeah.
Didn't take long at all.
You said you remember it being bigger when you was little, didn't you?
When you're little, things are bigger, aren't they? But I can't help thinking, wind's going to stop you there. I can't help thinking that I'm getting mixed up with York Castle because I remember dungeons and I haven't seen a dungeon in there. So that was Skipton Castle and a very boring video. I was pretty disappointed with that.
Yeah, it was okay. If it was free, it would have been good.
It was a lot of money with that one.
Yeah, for someone like us who can't really afford it, £8 each was
£8.50, £8.60 each.
Yeah.
I seem to remember it being much bigger, but I was a young kid when I went last.
Yeah.
And the one thing which really spoilt it for us both was kids. You know, we're both saying we love it when kids go on school outings to castles and stuff.
Yeah.
But it should be limited to maybe one every hour or something. There must have been 4 schools in there.
It was always a group of them, every room
Every
we
room.
was going into.
It really spoilt it for me. So
Yeah.
anyway,
But never mind, it was still a good day.
it was a very good day. We're just outside the church at the moment. Might pop in here in a minute.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining, guys.
Yeah, thanks guys.
If you want to see the rest of Skipton, check out the vlog we put up yesterday. See you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye!